Welcome to the Ultimate Roasting Championship.
That's right, y'all. This is the URC, where the battles get heated and one player is defeated. I'm K-Swiss.
And I'm Austin Johnson. And this week, we're going to put two competitors against each other, like we do every week, and they're going to have an all-out roast battle.
Austin, I feel like you're being real tight right now, bro. Is everything okay on your end?
It's just that I had a rough day at work. Thanks for asking.
I'm sorry to hear that. Just know that I'm here for you as a friend. Austin, I think it's time we just bring out the contestants.
You know, I think you're right. In the red corner, a woman whose eyes have more bags than they do at Norfolk International Airport. A woman whose last fight was with her inner demons, and she lost. Candice Gallmeyer.
What up, y'all?
What up, Candice?
What up, guys? I'm so happy to be here on this Zoom call, although I'd rather not zoom in on either of you.
I understand you don't want to have to sit in a wet seat the rest of the show. I get it. And in the black corner, with an estimated weight of 48 pounds, a man with the style of a Frenchman and the courage of a Frenchman, Trip Rumble!
Hello.
Very cool, slow turnaround.
Thank you. Wow, you guys look like my balls with hats.
Trip, leave the jokes about your testicles to us, okay?
Anytime I think about growing my hair out, I just look at K-Swiss.
That's interesting because your shitty chops are what inspired mine.
I'm actually honored. I'm supposed to roast back, but that's what you want.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. This is going to be a fun one today. So y'all already understand the rules. Y'all have seen episodes. So I think we just get it going with the coin toss. What do you think, Austin?
I think you're right, Trip.
Yes.
You are number one competitor in this week's battle. So you get to choose heads or tails in the coin flip. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm flipping.
Heads.
It is. It was heads. It was heads. It was heads, I promise you.
This is embarrassing.
It was heads.
All right, Trip, you can
Yes.
choose. Do you want to go first or second? And remember,
I will
this is
go-
for all 3 rounds.
Are you done talking? You finished?
One thing you need to know is Casey's never done talking. Loves to hear himself talk.
I will go second.
Ooh, I like that. It's smart. And it's cowardly, which is exactly what I would expect from you.
Turns out that Frenchman thing you said in the beginning, 100% correct.
Candice, you're going to get it popping first, all right? You already understand the rules. Are you ready to roast?
I'm ready, baby.
Austin, why don't you hit him with the countdown?
All right, Candice, since you're new to this, I'm going to let you know it's 1, 2, 3, roast!
Trip is on my bucket list. That's the list of people that I'd be able to have sex with if I had a bucket over my head.
Ooh.
Trip's voice is what Porky Pig would sound like if he mastered his stutter. Trip was recently on a web series called Survivor Social Distancing, where he created a character called Dr. Blowbang. He couldn't find anyone else to do it, so he blowbanged himself. Trip is
Nice.
so bald that he puts holes in his pockets just so he can run his fingers through his hair. Trip's hairline literally seceded from the United States.
I can't let you talk anymore. I'm sorry. That's it.
Oh my
That's the best
goodness
compliment I've ever
gracious,
heard in my life.
Candice.
Candice said you got hairy balls, bro.
Girl, that was fire. I'm going to tell you something straight up. That was good. You really brought it on that one.
Oh yeah, I always bring it, babe.
So I got to say, though, I don't know what a blowbang is.
I'll take it.
Get on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. When a mommy and a daddy 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 all get together and help mommy with her face wash.
I haven't heard someone say daddy that much since I was last with Trip's mother.
So that was really good. Trip, are you ready to come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Austin, why don't you hit him with the countdown?
3, 2, 1, roast!
Candice Gallmeyer. That's a gross, weird, I've never heard of a name that ages as you read it. It sounds like the name of a Civil War penis disease. Give me the Candice. I got 10 Gallmeyers on my shaft at Bull Run. Candice moonlights as an instructor for paint night, where for $40 she shows you how to draw a lighthouse, and as a freebie, she also shows you why you shouldn't cut your own bangs. Candice hosts an online game show titled What Is It?, where viewers must message her the identity of zoomed-in household things. It's named after the most affectionate thing her dad's ever said to her.
That's it. Wow.
Oh my god.
Really good first round from both of you.
That really hurt me from both of y'all's perspective. I mean, that was brutal, coming in both directions.
Trip, I did get a little upset. I caught Candice earlier this week, so I didn't want you to bring it up.
Yeah, it's a pretty sensitive topic. Now, I actually disagree with you. Like, I would look at Candice and say, nice bangs, but it wouldn't be in reference to her hair. It would just be me recreating the last text message she gets before guys ghost her.
I am haunted by several ghosts. Not gonna lie.
All right, guys, that was seriously an excellent round one. I really enjoyed that. I think it's time to get started in round two.
Yeah, let's just get it rolling. Casey, I think round two is about the time that you should give Candice her countdown.
Oh, I thought you were going to say give her the Candice because, that's the gift that keeps on giving, baby. All right, I'm going to get it started in 3, then 2, then 1, then roast.
Trip often wears tutus and dresses on stage and has never given in to toxic masculinity. That's probably because his type of masculinity is literally toxic to women. Trip often boasts about his famous dad, who, for those of you who haven't heard, is Rumble from Rumble in the Morning, which most of you have never heard. Also, Trip's head is so shiny, the proudest his father has ever been of him is when he mistook him for one of his Virginia Broadcast Association awards. Trip Rumble inherited many qualities that are great for radio from his father, but the most notable is his face. Trip looks like the white M&M. Love you, Trip.
I love you too. That was poetry. My last joke was about your dad, and then you crushed me with mine.
Candice, that was really good. You really brought it again in that round. I don't really have a lot of negatives to say. A little insidey, but you did explain it, so.
Literally any test of mine has never been negative.
I'm glad that you guys wore the same little jacket because Candice actually had a shirt on earlier that said, I will blow you for kittens.
Well, allow me to present my own shirt that says, fuck boy.
Which is nothing that Trip is. Never fucked is not a boy.
Candice and I have something in common. My real name's Richard and her real name's Broken Art Girl Models 9072B.
Oh, no, you know what? We also have daddy issues. That's
Wait, hold on, guys. Let's save the jokes for the rounds.
But mine are the kind that make sex fun.
It's interesting that you guys are talking about dads because Trip has lived in his entire life in the shadow of his father, and Candice has spent her entire life looking for the father of her child.
Trip literally looks like a lit up light bulb.
Trip, are you ready to bring it back in that round? Because she really brought it again. I'm gonna be honest, this roast is really heating up.
We'll see. It's gonna get a little dark.
All right, Trip, I've got you on 30 seconds. Casey, go ahead and hit him with it.
Hit him with 3, hit him with 2, hit him with 1. Roast!
Candice works as a director for one of those breakout escape room games. Her franchise has fun scenarios like bank heist, flight hijacking, and any conversation with Candice. She gives her employees paper superlative certificates for their hard work. Yeah, she's that boss. I've lost friends to suicide, and hers is still the saddest medium of escape that yields a certificate. Candice and I, this is some hot goss. Candice and I went home together once, true story, but we didn't go all the way, also true story, which is cool. Lots of great things haven't been inside Candice. Mouthwash, Jesus Christ, antidepressants that work. I'm in good company.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Trip, you're literally the only man from Push Comedy Theater that I haven't slept with.
Oh, man, guys.
Pull her out on her word. Everyone knows she got her job at the escape room because it was the only way she could keep a man from leaving her.
Y'all talking a lot of shit about Candice, but honestly, I hear people often talk about how thick she is. I assume they're talking about her eyebrows.
Seriously, Candice, your eyebrows are longer than an episode of Game of Thrones.
That's true.
That's okay. You guys have the most ridiculous facial hair right now. It's crazy. Did you get those mutton chops from a wet market in Wuhan, China?
Wait, did you just call these Corona chops?
Wannabe ass. We're just gonna call you Billy I Wish.
You guys look like rejected Foot Locker workers that had foot fetish.
Okay, just to clarify, you look like Janis Joplin, but after she OD'd.
Casey, shut your damn pie hole ass butt. Listen, I don't know if you did this joke like you do in the other episodes where you're like, I'm K-Swiss. It's my nickname because even though it's corny, it's comfortable. K-Swiss is kind of like, you keep going with K-Swiss, that joke, it's kind of like why your wife staves you. It sucks, but it's doable.
That's true. We might have to cut that punchline for time.
Why don't you guys cut your fucking hair for time?
First of all, K-Swiss got some sweetness going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't be jealous.
Yeah, don't talk about Trip's hair either. Trip's so aerodynamic, he sticks his own head out of his sunroof to get better miles per gallon.
That's true. Trip actually looks like the baby that would be born if a skinny pedophile impregnated a doorknob.
Every second Casey records without his hat on, Rogaine loses stock by the dollar.
Okay, guys. I think it's time to get it going in round 3. What do you think, Austin?
I think round 3 is the time for now.
I think that this is going to decide the game because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking at my scores, and right now, it is neck and neck.
And we're not talking about Trip's long-ass neck. We're talking about more like Candice's normal-ass neck.
Austin, I think it's time to hit Candice with the countdown.
All right, so I'm going to start with 3, 2, 1.
Trip's parents are massively into party drugs. So it's no secret that they named their children after how they were conceived, Molly and Trip. Literally, Trip's head... Okay.
Oh, gotta cut it off. Gotta cut it off. Sorry.
No.
Oh, no.
Nobody would ever call Trip a dickhead unless he wears a turtleneck.
Nice.
All
right.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
round
You're
3.
done. You're done. Don't worry, there's gonna be time for more jokes after y'all come back from the break. I liked it. It was personal. It cut deep. Also, possibly could get his parents into some legal trouble. And I respect that. Trip, are you ready to get it popping on round 3?
Let's do it.
Casey, make it poppin'.
It's gonna be popping in 3, then it's gonna be popping in 2, then it's gonna be popping in 1. Now it's popping roast.
Candice and I perform improv together at the Push Comedy Theater, your local hipstery improv joint, where she often jokes about how many boyfriends she has at any given time. And like many of her jokes, they're rooted in not just a grain of truth, but a gaping canal of truth. Candice, I won't shame you for your number, but I will shame you for your type. You've had more white, deadbeat, unfunny dick inside of you than the Push Comedy Theater.
Damn. God.
Oh, Trip, I gotta tell you, bro, when you remove that little leopard skin jacket, now you look like the guy who knows exactly how many children can fit in his trunk.
That's true. Actually, Trip, you look like a guy who spends 95% of his time plotting how to kill Superman. You know what I mean?
Candice, don't start laughing. If it wasn't for those glasses, we know that your eyes would be more dead inside than a Kmart.
Damn, so that was a really good round 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this one is gonna be a nail biter, for real.
Just
Honestly.
like me.
All right. Yeah, that was honestly pretty tight. You guys both did really well. And honestly, you guys were really fun. Candice, you look probably like the most fun. Like a party girl. Like someone who takes shots of penicillin.
It's true.
Yeah, you got tetanus? I don't.
All right, y'all. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna put y'all in the waiting room. We're gonna discuss our scores, and we'll bring you back in. Bro, that was real fire. Like, for real?
Honestly, I was a little worried. I know we ranked Trip high, but a man with a chin that literally has more ass than a Kardashian, he fucking brought it.
He did bring it. But are you trying to act like Candice didn't? Because I'm gonna tell you she did.
I mean, she definitely did, but we gotta talk about it, man. That 3rd round.
I like this 3rd round joke. I liked her 3rd round joke a lot too now.
I thought her 3rd round joke was okay, but it seemed like she was just trying to build it up for these string of jokes that just didn't happen.
I'll tell you what though, her 1st round was fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, no, I was very happy with her 1st round, but her 3rd round was much like that Instagram show she does. Like, what is it? Because I was waiting.
Really? You didn't? I liked it.
Molly and Trip? Come on.
Damn, bro. This was real close. All right, y'all. Welcome back. I'm going to tell you straight up, This was a very, very close one. I really feel like both of y'all brought it all 3 rounds, and honestly, it came down to round 3.
Yeah, honestly, this was closer than Tripp's legs, but his legs are so far apart from Blue Balls because he's so lonely.
You know, you're sitting there joking on Tripp's legs, but I'm looking at his chin. Like, a lot of the time you get someone drunk, they might let you put it in their ass. You get Tripp drunk, he lets you put it in his chin.
Casey's jealous because I have a chin.
All right.
I gotta tell you guys, Tripp, you're the most handsome man I've ever met from the eyebrows down. And from the eyebrows up, you guys are pretty okay.
Before I announce the winner, I want to announce the scores because this one was really close. So for this one, the loser got a score of 46.
Ooh.
And the winner got a score of 50. So this was very close, and this is our highest scoring loser yet. So Austin, you want to go ahead and announce our winner?
Casey, I don't want to announce the winner. I don't because I want you to do it.
The winner and new weekly URC champion, Tripp Rumble!
Oh, what a surprise!
Ooh.
No. I can't. I thought I would be joking more in between the rounds, but this was so fucking hurtful and good in a great way that a lot of us were speechless in between. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think I've been degraded enough to have sex now.
Whatever gets
I'm
you.
really proud of you. For a guy who wears really nice shoes so no one else pays attention to anything else about his body, you won, bud.
You know, honestly, real talk, Candice was ahead after the first 2 rounds. And Tripp, you brought it back in the 3rd round, which is typical for you because you're always late. Like, Tripp is more habitually late than Candice is, period.
Oh, that's a good one. My one regret is that I didn't, prepare similar levels of pain for you and Austin.
You've got a whole lifetime ahead of you, bud.
You got a whole lifetime of that.
Tripp,
All right,
if you're
Candice?
done fucking blabbing on, Candice, we're sorry you lost, but you did really well. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I definitely tripped over my words in the 3rd round. Trip is definitely synonymous. It's synonymous for fuck up. So I definitely fucked up. And you know what? It's all good because Tripp, I respect you as a man, as a lady. I feel threatened. I just really had a lot of fun tonight. So Tripp, I respect you. Thank you for giving me a reason to prove all my haters wrong.
I did. You asked me. We saw each other earlier in we'll call it a week because it's recorded anyway. And I pretended like I didn't specifically name you to be my opponent. I totally did because I knew you would fucking bring it. I felt comfortable roasting you and getting roasted by you, and you delivered so hard.
So Candice, Tripp says you have an Instagram show. From what I understand, it's called What Is It? Which is exactly what women say to Tripp when he pulls his pants down.
Hell yeah. It's called What Is It? It's the only Instagram game show that you can play every Wednesday at 8 p.m. where we ask you, what is it? So there's a series of zoomed in photos or blurry or both that you have to guess what they are. And Tripp was on at one point, and people couldn't figure out what his face was. They thought maybe roadkill, other answers were just piles of garbage. But yeah, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. at What Is It Game Show on Instagram.
Hell yeah. Check it out.
I did. Tripp has the face that looks the same from literally every angle.
You know, honestly, while we're joking on faces, Candice, if you went 30 years into the future and you ran into yourself, which library do you think you'd be working at? Because goddamn, you look like a librarian. But like a librarian who doesn't know how to read.
That's because all the librarians you've ever seen have been in porn. You've never stepped foot in a library.
Honestly, you guys, great job. Tripp, congratulations on the win. Tripp, you will most definitely be battling again. Candice, I gotta tell you, even for someone who lost, and you should feel bad about losing, you will probably battle again.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're coming back. All right, you brought the heat on this one.
Hell yeah.
That
That's
was
right.
good.
I'm coming back, just like all my sexually transmitted diseases.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one. Casey, I think it's time for us to get the fuck out of here.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching the URC, where the jokes bring the heat and the hosts lick feet. I'll see y'all later.